Sheesh. Hello, hi, how are we doing? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in this one, I'm trying something different, aka eating a lot of food in one go. The last time I tried to eat a lot of food within 24 hours, the video did extremely well, but this one was inspired by this competitive eater who I watch on a daily basis pretty much, where he did like an Indian Banquet challenge. So I was quite inspired by that, and I thought, why not recreate a smaller version of that by myself? Obviously, I am no competitive eater, so I don't have as much food as him, but I made sure to have enough food so that I think I can eat it, but at the same time, it might be a challenge. But yeah, I haven't eaten anything for over 14 hours. I definitely wasn't sleeping 8 of those 14 hours, but I went for a walk, and then I also worked out to burn some calories. And here we are. Finally, it's time to eat. I'm excited. I'm drooling looking at this, but I'm excited. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but I'll definitely give it my best shot. I also have a timer just for fun, just to see if I can do it and with how much time I can do it. But yeah, let's get into it. तेरे को लगता है मैं कर पाऊंगा? नहीं.
I mean, शायद.
We have a lot of dishes here that you would see in an Indian wedding. I asked my friends, my cousins as well, what they would see in an Indian wedding. All of these are vegetarian. We've got no non-veg options. It's extremely good so far. Damn, that was crunchy. Hello, hi, how are we doing? Welcome back. It is commentator Chirag from this side, or should I say competitive eating Chirag. You can see I got the water ready on deck. Usually I don't drink water with my food, but whenever I see this guy do challenges, he always drinks water, like a lot of it. So I was like, maybe it does help. So I did, and it did come out to be handy. The thing that sucks about Indian food is that it's highly saturated in fat, so it's very easy to get full with it very quickly. This is the last starter, so after I finish this, we're going to be done with all the starters, and then we're going to move on to the main course, which is going to be, I think, the hardest part. I'm going to move the dessert out of the way for now. I feel like the less I see on the table, on the plate, the better. I'm currently back in Amsterdam and I'm editing this video, and it feels extremely weird watching myself eat this much food that I'm also drooling through the screen. Usually I wouldn't drink water with my meal because I'm not a weirdo, but I've seen all the competitive eaters do that. I'm not a competitive eater, but maybe there is some trick to it that if you drink water, you get liquid in your mouth, so it's maybe the food flows better or something. I don't know the logic behind it. I was really horrible at biology, so. Damn, 5 minutes into the video and I haven't even talked about what I actually ate. For starters, I had a samosa, a Mirchi Bada, and a Paneer Tikka. Obviously the classics of an Indian wedding. If you're having a wedding, you gotta have those. For the main course, I had a couple of bhajis. I had a Paneer Tikka Masala, I had a dal makhni, and 2 other dishes. If you're really interested to know, the whole list is going to be in the description below if you want to check out exactly what I ate. But pretty much I just chose the most popular dishes that you would get in an Indian wedding. If you're wondering why I took this theme other than being inspired by another YouTuber, is because I'm going to get married soon, so it's just for me to practice for my own wedding. It's a joke, please don't take it seriously. I don't know why I'm showing off the bowl as if I did something. The plate seems the same as it was at the beginning, but right now you'll see a big gap in the timer because my dumbass sister forgot to press record. She had one job to press record after the timer runs out, but she messed that up as well, obviously. Anyways, it was at this point where I actually started to feel all the food that I had just eaten. And you can see here that I just mixed a couple of the foods so that it's easier to eat, or I don't know, but in my head, if I just mixed a couple of things in one go and just shoved them down my mouth, it would be easier to eat. As you can see, I'm clearly struggling with the food, and at this point, I don't even know if I want to keep going or not. This is coming out to be a lot harder than I thought. Yup, just smile through the pain. Thankfully, most of the dishes that you saw on the plate were homemade, so they didn't hurt my stomach as much, because I feel like if I just brought all the dishes from the restaurant, it would have hit me a lot earlier. Huge shout out to my mom for helping me with making this video possible. And overall, I had a lot of fun filming it. Other than that, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. The only things left right now are a little bit of rice, a little bit of chickpeas, I think, and then some curd. So I feel like the most dense and also a bit of naan. Now, I'm already feeling quite full. Now, this is a drink as well. I'm feeling extremely full, and I don't want to risk throwing up on my first competitive video eating. I think I'm gonna call it there, because I feel like I've done a really decent job at it. The only other thing that is left, you're not Indian if you don't have dessert, and obviously everyone has space for dessert, so I'm gonna try and finish this, but I feel like I've done a respectable job by eating like 90% of it. But yeah, this is the final thing that I'll eat, aka the dessert. If someone can scientifically explain to me why you always have space for dessert even if you're full, I'll be very happy. I'm gonna call it there. I don't want to risk throwing up or eating more. I'm gonna take my victory where I can. That was really good, by the way. But I know I didn't talk much, but I'm hoping the commentary, the future version of me, is saying a lot more and telling a lot more about the stuff I ate. But other than that, I'm gonna go into a food coma right now. Just sleep. These are just like the sides, so they're not that calorie dense, but at the same time, I feel like I've done a decent job. But that has been it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed something different, and I'll see you guys next Saturday. क्या क्या चीज़ें करते हैं ना वीडियो के लिए? मज़ा भी आता है.